Good morning. How are y'all doing? Good morning. How are y'all doing? I'm waiting for a few more folks to come on. It's a beautiful day here in Mississippi. I hope it is where you are too. Well, it's my time to start. My name is Lisa Allen. I'm the creator and owner of Lisa's Pretty Little Things. And today I'm going to paint for you a little ornament that I made out of clay. Her name is Molly. I originally created her in watercolor, but this has been on my mind for weeks. And last night I had an opportunity to get out the Sculpey clay, and today I'm going to paint her. Again, I love this little doll. Hang on. And let's get her in here. There we go. This is Sculpey clay, and I had to get used to working with it. And let me get this straight. It's always something here at this house. So, let me see. Let me get her. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now, let me get it just right. There we go. Well, now, that looks good. So, got my timer on. We're going to start with her hair. I knew it was something I forgot. Brown paint. Oh my goodness. We got to have brown paint. There we go. This is called Melted Chocolate, and that is for her hair. I decided that I will paint her little face first. Now, I am using, good morning, sweet Tracy. I'm using Deco Art. Not sure how long. This is called Bleached Sand. And so we're going to dot out a little bit. That's good. We're going to put a little pink with it. This is Indoor Outdoor Gloss Pink Blush. Now, I picked that up at my local Walmart. All right, we're just going to do a little bit of pink. Now, I'm going to blend that together. How I blend is kind of like this. I take that and do a little bit of pink because I don't want much, just want a little. Normally, I work in watercolor, but today I'm going back to acrylic. Now, to tell y'all how I did this, I took my little watercolor painting and I drew her again. I just traced it. I blew it up on my copy machine to 110%, and then I laid it over my Sculpey clay that I had rolled out, and I cut her out. Then I used clear gesso. Now, this is a bit too pink. So, what we're going to do is go back over it and make it lighter. Acrylic paint does dry a little darker. There we go. So we don't want to go in too dark. Good morning, Miss Pat. How are you doing? I'm taking Molly to the clay world. It's been on my mind for a long time. And so I wanted to put her in clay for the longest. And so that's what I'm doing today. I'm putting a little bit of pink on there. All right. Good morning, Miss Mary. It's so good to see you. I've been catching some of your replays, yours and Miss Pat's. I really have enjoyed it. Yes. Thank you, Mary, for sprinkling. So nice. And yes, I am feeling much better. Pat, I finished I worked all weekend on a commission, and I finally got that done in the nick of time. They used to say, by the hair of your chinny chin chin. I got through with it yesterday. It was, 76 already. It got, hi, Cindy. And it got up to 81 yesterday. And my flowers, daffodils are blooming, and other trees are blooming. The Bradfords are blooming. And they go into town. And Gary said my next door neighbor's camellias are blooming. Hello, Zimmy, Simple Designs. How are you today? And thank you for joining. I caught a little bit of your live the other day. All right, let's see if y'all can see. Go ahead and painting everything that needs to be a beige color first. High 50s today. That's going to melt all that snow. Wow. Hello, dear. How are you doing? Craft Crazy Company. I was telling the other ones, I took Molly and I rolled out some clay. I drew it off again. I blew it up. I drew it off again, laid it on my clay, and cut it out. I've been wanting to do a clay ornament for a long time. I'm crazy about it. That's great. 41 degrees. Pat, you need to get out your swimsuit. Fill up the pool. It's really hot for y'all, ain't it? I'm afraid we're going to get our Easter snap, though. Oh, yeah, just wait. Oh, yeah. It's a-coming. And oh, boy. Here we go. Let's see. I wanted to show y'all my other little clay creations. And this is a cross that is made out of clay. Now this one is made out of air dry clay. And this is actually painted with watercolor, believe it or not. And It has got a clear gesso on it, or a white gesso. I use clear gesso today by Liquitex, if y'all ever use any clay. And then I did a little floral pattern on the heart. You can use cookie cutters to cut these things out with. And then I made my little angel. Now, I just think she's precious and she has wings and all the things. And so I just want y'all to remember these patterns, because we may. I'm glad you like it, Tracy. Thank you. Anyway, all right, the next thing up for grabs is her hair. And so we're going to do Love the Heart, Love Them All. All right, we're going to do a little bit of, this is called Melted Chocolate. Again, it is by Apple Barrel. So, what we're going to do is paint her hair. And then we're going to get down to the dress. Y'all have to tell me, would you like to see a floral pattern or little hearts? What do you like? Miss Mary, you could just run out to the beach. I love that. I love the water. I really do. Let me see. I love this little doll. And I may make one out of cloth that make a pillow. I just love her. All right. And I'm using my watercolor brushes to do this with. Yes, I'll be washing them out thoroughly. All right. I'm thinking about heading that way to the beach. I bet so. If I was that close. How close are you, Mary? Is it a couple of miles? Or are you right there on the beach? All right, we're going to let that dry a wee bit. Now, tell me about, all right, what do y'all want? Let me get, I need, we're going to use my little acrylic pencil, marker. We're going to do that. I told my husband and the dogs that I was about to do a live, and if they came in, they needed to be quiet. He's having a large time this morning, and I'll tell you, she'd be cute with a floral overdress. Yeah, I wish I had a beach to go to as well. All right. I can't hardly wait. And y'all remember the rabbit I did a few weeks ago. I just love it. Okay, now enough with the talking. Hello, Anita. Thank you for joining. And we're going to put little pink cheeks on her. Yes, we are. And a little pink nose. Flowers. Okay. Somebody else said about 30 minutes with all the storms you get, I wouldn't want to be. Oh, yeah. I got you there. All right, now we're going to go back And I don't know if I can do it with this big old brush. I think I'm going to have to go. Now, Paisley, don't you start any of your business. That's my cat, y'all. You know how she is. All right, we're going to take this little bitty brush. And we're going to go these tiny. I guess I can't paint and talk too. All right. We want to really try to make the eyes as similar as we can. Symmetrical, I should say. Okay. See, Tracy, what are you saying? You're having some storms? Yeah. Oh, my goodness. All right. Now, this is in acrylic paint. For those that are just joining, we're going to add some texture to her hair. Oh, my word. Y'all, Mary, y'all, I don't need to tell you, y'all have had some kind of weather. All right. And the more water that I mix with it, the lighter it gets, which is fine. And I may work more on that later. I'm waiting for our turn for the storms. Yesterday was the 60th anniversary of the storm, one of the biggest storms in Mississippi, and it happened to come up in my backyard, and I was like, oh, Lord. But I was just 8 years old at the time, and it took the whole house. I don't know what we would have done if it hadn't been for that old barn. My parents were dairy farmers, and part of the barn was below ground. And man, you want a storm? Are y'all in a drought, Craft Crazy Company? Oh, all right. Now we're going to do a little bit deeper pink lip. Then I'm wanting to get on the dress. Yeah, all right. Hang on. We got to get the lipstick just right. Okay. All right. She's just cute as she can be. All right. Now, we're going to outline this a little bit. The devil is in the details. All right. Yes, Southern California. Bless your heart. And thank you for telling me your name, Kimberly. I was going to say Kimberly, but I was afraid I would get it wrong. All right, we're going to let her little legs be just a little pink. I have to tell y'all, I've been working on several things, and have y'all ever heard of the Neshoba County Fair? Well, if you haven't, you need to look it up. In Mississippi, it's called the Mississippi's Giant House Party. Well, several weeks ago, they called me and asked would I design the front of the program for the program. Mormon, Iowa on Friday, but with storm. Oh dear. Yep, here it comes. What do they say? March wind and April showers and May flowers. All right. Now, I heard some of y'all say you wanted a floral pattern. Is that right? Well, here we go. What'd you say, Pat? A floral overdress? Paisley, don't start that. I mean it. You'll be in the bad trouble. Okay, so we're gonna do a very light blue over and June gloom. I've never heard that, Kimberly. Oh my word. March is like a lion. Yes. All right. We're going to do her little dress in blue. Then we're going to paint some flowers on it. I've got yellow flowers on my brain today. How about y'all? Zimmy Simple Designs, please tell me your name. I cannot remember it. I've been watching you. But Tracy, you've been doing all this sewing, and it's really making me want to create a little doll. Hi, Robin. I'll try to remember that. But I want to make this, what was it? Gloom. Kimberly, explain. See, I've always lived in the country. And we were out of school, so we were always working in the garden. We were glad when it rained. So we didn't have to work in the garden. And late summer was the hayfield. Oh, yeah. I'm seeing right now working on something. Oh. But I want to make a little doll out of Molly. But anyway, if y'all will look up, let me get back to the Neshoba County Fair. They've asked me to do the program cover. Thousands of people come from all over the United States and even other countries to visit. They all come home to see. They have buggy races, horseback races, and chair races. Now, the chair races is after all the horse racing is done, people they'll let you put your chairs up early, so you can get close to the stage. Well, if you have 6 to 8 or perhaps 10 lawn chairs duct taped together, and 100 other folks have the same idea, there have been broken noses reported at the fair. I'm going to do it, Tracy. I'm going to make a doll out of her. I can't stand it. And yesterday, a lady called me and wanted to do me to paint her house. I'm going to have to let this dry because I'm making a royal mess out of it. All right. What color should her dress be? Oh. Hello, Tamara's Designs. How are you, darling? Thank you for watching. Do you think her little dress needs to be yellow or green? I'm thinking yellow. What do y'all think? A light yellow? Oh my, I have got out a bright yellow. We don't need a bright one. Thank you, Cindy. All right, let's get out the paisley. I don't have time to pet you right now. This cat. Oh my word. I'm going to put some white paint on my palette. Maybe light yellow. So that's what we're going to do. All right. Come on. Y'all, she's winding herself around my feet, wanting me, begging me to pay attention to her. Like your cat the other day, Pat. I mean, all right. Here we go, folks. Can y'all see that at all? Y'all, this is out of Sculpey clay. This is if you're the good clay, if you're in a really big hurry and don't have the choice of 3 days to let the clay dry. All right. What about that yellow? Isn't that pretty? I need to put some more light in there. Come on. This thing, and I put some white paint in there yesterday. I'm going to have to do some work on that. Surgery. Moo is so nitty. Yes. Yeah. Mine is too. I love them. But sometimes, oh my goodness. I'm like, y'all, and Bessie is too. She'll come in and lay her chin on my lap while I'm painting. Sometimes she whines. I'm like, good Lord. All right. So, all right, we got the bottom. And we're going to do the top. I hope y'all can see that. I look forward to visiting with y'all so much. And I hope one day I get to meet you. All right. Y'all, let me tell you. I ordered some art supplies and you're glad Cosmo didn't. Now, is Cosmo your cat or a dog? Tamara. Oh, ain't they something? Ah, man. Well, thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate that. Winston walks me to my craft room, but he's not allowed in. I bet not. Well, Paisley has her own little cat bed in here, a window one that she can sleep in, and I'll post some pictures later on. I'm telling you, that cat is something else. Found out something about her the other day. She was just chewing on her back end. Hair was coming up missing. She looked really poorly. I thought, oh, what we got going on here. Well, my vet told me that if she was allergic to fleas. Now, she loves to stay outside. Oh, my gosh. What am I going to do? And so that is typical of cats who have allergies because they will chew their back end. And he had to give her an antibiotic shot and then a flea medicine. A cat now that's allergic to fleas, although she did not have a flea on her, he said if one bites her, it just sets her off. So all of us that have allergies really can identify with that, can't we? All right. Yes. And Mary, you're right. You don't want them to get into something. I'm going to have to draw this. Now, there it is. Okay. I'm going to have to draw this a wee bit. Now, if you use glossy paint, don't be fooled. If it's dry, it's dry. He's a big furry cat. Cosmo is part Maine Coon. Oh my gosh. Well, Michelle, thank you. And thank you for watching. That's really sweet. Okay, we're going to try something. I don't know if it'll work, but we're going to try something. Oh, I want to see if these pens will work, but they may not. So, if not, we'll go back and use another idea. Come on, come on, come on. Plus the pair of them when they... Oh, yeah. They're being little rascals, aren't they? Come on. I'm talking to my pencil. We're going to see if this works. If it don't, I'll be John Brown. It is. Look at that. Holy cow. I didn't think it'd work. Y'all, this is not a paint pen. It is a Cricut pen. And it's just supposed to work on paper. Look at that. Because y'all know I love to draw. And I love detail. Wow. Now, I dearly love that. Okay. What if... Now, see, it won't do there. Well, at least we got something done with it. That's really nice. I like that. Oh, who'd have thought? All right. All right, so we're going to do little yellow flowers. We may need to do little white flowers and then paint them over with yellow because they may not do right. Oh, phooey. Paisley, don't you come over here. I mean it. You have tons of food and water everywhere. Okay, and I'm just making up a random design. It don't have to be just so. Don't you dare do it. Well, anyway, let's see, what else have I got to tell y'all about? So I've got to start on the program design, cover design today. And this year's is our nation's 250th anniversary. So I've got to incorporate Oh Glory. Hello, Reba. Y'all, Reba Jo Fulton is a hometown friend. Oh, is she there? Moo is right there. I had baby Princess. She was a rag doll, like Moo is, and she's gorgeous. And I miss her, and I want another one so bad. I really do. Y'all, these flowers are going to have to be painted 2 times. I'm thinking. Let's see. She got mad and got back in her seat, which I'm glad she did. I guess when I'm talking, it makes her think that I'm talking to her. Oh, and I've been trying to lock Bessie out of my art room. Well, the door latch must not be very good. She just pushes it with her nose and comes right on in. Oh, that girl. What am I going to do with her? I appreciate the heart, y'all. I do. That's very nice. And it's Moo's treat time. Oh, yes, we can't forget the treats. I may let everything else go, but when they start getting low on food and treats, no matter how I feel, I get up and go get them plenty food and treats. All right, that's cute, ain't it? That's just darling. Oh, reckon I should put a heart in her hands, a baby stuffed bunny in her hand, or some flowers. That's what I was going to ask you. Because, see, right here, she's got the thing to blow bubbles with, and you can see that. All right. Polly is holding, I hit the thing again. I always do that. Polly's holding a rabbit, and she's holding a heart. So, if you had to choose, what would Molly be holding today? Y'all need to tell me. What would you choose or suggest something else? Flowers. Got it. Flowers. Okay. Good deal, Lucille. We'll get that done. All right. Ooh, lollipop. Had not thought of that. Oh, that gives me an idea for another painting. Also, thank you, Anita. I am also working on my licensing to license my art, like our friend Jennifer Pugh. And anyway, I am working on that as well, so y'all pray for me. while I work on that. But see, Molly is part of my collection that I want to license. I think she would look beautiful in a children's book. Molly's Adventures. Wouldn't that be cute? Balloons. Oh my gosh. Stephanie. I'm going to have all kind of Molly paintings. All right. So we're going to do this. And we're going to put a little yellow in there. All right. Come on. Don't act up. Okay. We're going to have to put a little yellow here. Just show the shadows. That's it. I'm going to buy me some very fine line markers. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate you. And then I might have to sublimate her on some pillows. Oh, my goodness. All right, we're going to put some darker accents down here. Hope y'all can see that. A little shadow. Yeah. Okay. Now, Paisley, don't you dare do it. All right. Now, don't you do it. Okay. Then we're going to put, I think I'm going to need a darker blue accent right here. So, that's Blue Bonnet. Let's try that. Now, I just dearly love stuff like this. I live for Valentine's Day and Easter and all the whimsical little things. Love it. Rabbits and this kind of thing. Okay, let's start on flowers. All right, so we're going to, how about tulips? Oh, my goodness. Look here. Won't that be beautiful? Look at that. I love tulips. Don't y'all? Now, I've had dismal failure raising them. But I love them. All right. And then we're going to get a yellow one, a suggestion of a yellow one. What other flower colors does tulips come in? I love details. Love details. Oh, I'm so jealous. Mary, I'm so jealous. But I guess they do better in colder temperatures. I bet. I planted a bunch of bulbs. I used this technique where everything was a crocus and they would put everything in that messed up. White, orange, red. Of course. Of course. All right. Paisley, do they do purple too? Because I'm about to do a purple. I hope, like everything, they do a purple. Paisley, so help me, you will spend the rest of your day outside. Oh, y'all, I gotta go. Oh, Foot. I have enjoyed this so much. Thank you for joining today. And go watch that next presenter. Again, thank you. I love you all.